Hello there, it is me, Henry from Henry's Gaming, and today I'm doing something that I normally don't do. I'm doing a tier list. Tier list. And this is cartoon and animated shows. So we'll go through the tiers before starting our tier list. So favorite of all time, there's gonna be a couple on there because I can't just have one favorite. Love it, great, yeah. There's gonna be a couple in there. Alright. Yeah, that's that. Cringe for kids only. There's a lot of shows that are for kids, or that aren't for kids only, but like I don't like it anymore. Like I used to like when I was like incy wincy tiny. And then there's Kill It with Fire, which there might be a couple that's in there, and then haven't watched, which there's gonna probably be a lot in there. So yeah, let's get started. So the first show is the Powerpuff Girls, and if it's the first if it's like the original Powerpuff Girls, it's a great show. It's like the new Powerpuff Girls has got too much like fart jokes in it. That's just all I'm gonna say for the new one. The old one was like perfect. Like it's just perfect how Powerpuff Girls. That's all I'm gonna say. Uh, the Grim Adventures of Billy and like Mandy. I think I haven't watched it ever. I've heard of it a lot of times, but I actually never watched it. And then we got Uncle Grandpa. I used to like it. I think it's kind of dumb now for kids only, really. I am a kid, but like, no, Uncle Grandpa isn't like a good show. It's just the same thing going on in every episode over and over again with this stupid, fat faced, ugly looking grandpa, uncle, demonic monster from the underworld. The only thing good that came from it was a crossover with Steven Universe, which is, we'll talk about Steven Universe later. I don't even know it's a Batman show. I'm assuming it's Batman the animated series. I've never watched it. A lot of these shows I also can't see what they are, and most of them that I can't see what they are, I've never watched, so that's good. Over the Garden Wall, I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I've never watched it. We Bare Bears, it's not just for kids. I haven't seen the movie yet. It's all right, I guess. Like I like it. It's just not like it's not great. I just like the Ice Bear. He's cool. Now, Chowder, I've never watched it. On Johnny Bravo, never watched it. Ben 10 Alien Shock. See, the thing is, I was trying to watch all the Ben 10 shows in order, and I really only got through not even like the first season of the first one, and then I started watching something else. So the only really Ben 10 that I've watched is the new one, which is horrible, and there's the actual like good one, like the original one. That one's good. I don't even know what this is, and I haven't watched it. So I don't know what this is either. I haven't watched it. I don't know what this is. And do not hate me for this, but just because the first season, My Little Pony is great. I did not watch past the first season, but the first season is great. Like, it is actually, like, it's got a story and it's got a plot, and it's not just ponies doing things. It's actually, like, great. Teen Titans, awesome. Love it, great. It's not as good as Powerpuff Girls, but it's better than My Little Pony, the first season. Samurai. Actually, I skipped one. Star versus the Forces of Evil is it's great. I love it. It's great. It's honestly better than the first Powerpuff Girls because it's I like Marco. I like the unicorn. She's cool. I never actually finished it. I got to like the last episode and never actually finished watching it. Samurai Jack, I've never watched. I don't even know what show this is. I've never watched it though. Legend of Korra, I've never watched. Already and haven't watched. Or Phineas and Ferb, great show. Not favorite of all time. I love it. It's great. I watched it. We watched it in school all the time. It's just great. Like, Ferb is literally the goat. You cannot lie that Ferb is not the goat. And just Ferb, goat, yes. Rick and Morty, I never watched. Now, Real Monsters, one of my favorites. I always watched it. Um, I have the first two seasons on disc because I've been up north, and it's still like the only thing we'd put in the DVD player just to watch that. It's a great show. I love a lot of Nickelodeon shows. I have a water bottle with like a bunch of old Nickelodeon characters, and one of them is Armpit Dude. Can't remember his name. It's great. This looks like Rugrats, but everyone is older, and I feel like I've heard of that, but I don't know what this is, and I haven't watched it. The next show I haven't watched. Now, all them Avatar fans out there, I've only watched one Avatar episode, so I'm just gonna put it in that's that because I didn't actually really watch through it. So yeah, excuse me. Cat Dog, whatever this show is called, never watched it. Danny Phantom, love it, great. I didn't mean to put it on right. I love it. It's great. It's probably right there on the tier list. Actually, I'm bump up Teen Titans. I feel like that's better, but I love it. It's great. Hey Arnold, it's great. It's not as good as it's like right there for me because I watched a lot of it. Yeah. I see. I love Invader Zim, but I didn't watch it all, so I'm just gonna have to put. It's better than We Bare Bears or we yeah whatever you call it. But it's I'm just gonna have to put it all right there. And we all know that SpongeBob is one of the best shows of all time. Like the older ones though, not like the newer ones. Oh, they're good. I think this is like Rocket Power Kids or something. I've never watched it. Rocko's Modern World, I'm just gonna have to say that's that again because I've only seen like one episode and I've seen that like Netflix short on on Netflix, yeah. Rugrats, great. I love it. It's great. It's better than Powerpuff Girls and stuff like that. It's not as good as Teen Titans, but it's still a great show. Now, I can't remember the name of the show. I never watched it, but I know the name. Fairly Odd Parents. That's easily like right there, third in Love It Great. It's a great tier. It's a great show. It's like great. It's just great. I didn't watch any of like really newer episodes. I've always watched the older episodes because I used to watch it all the time. And yeah, it's I've said great a lot. I like Cosmo. Yeah, that's his name, Cosmo. He's funny and really dumb. I don't know what show this is. I feel like I know what the show this is, but I can't name it, and I haven't watched it. Jimmy Neutron, favorite of all time, boy genius. Jimmy Neutron. Look at his hair. Just look at his hand. Carl, are you going to finish that croissant? I think that guy's name was like Sheep or something. He was cool. He had like his own spin-off show, didn't he? Yeah. I've never watched this. Whatever this is. The Loud House, the cringe. Loud House is cringe. I used to like it, and then Loud House is cringe. Loud House is just in the Loud House, in the Loud House. It's bad. Like it's bad. Just look at it. Look at it. He's just begging you for him to watch his show. Like look at that face. Like that show was so bad they had to make another show that had like to do with like their neighbors or something. I've never watched this. I've seen like I've seen a video about it. But I never watched it. Batman Beyond I never watched. Justice League I've never watched. I've never watched half these shows. Wait, this is like Rocket Powered or something. I don't remember. I haven't watched that either. Ed and Eddie, I love it. It's great. It's not as good as like. I probably have to put it like right there, right there. Ben 10. It was all right. I liked it. Adventure Time is one of my favorites. It's better than Jimmy Neutron. It's better than SpongeBob. I'm just gonna say it. It's I like the story better. It does get a little dark at the end. I never watched it, but I know pretty much what happens at the end. It gets dark. It actually has an end. I like shows that have an end because then like you get a conclusion and like you feel satisfied with yourself. Unlike SpongeBob where there's just and I still love SpongeBob, but there's just a no plot and it's just on and on and on and on for forever. Teen Titans Go, for kids only. I'm just saying it. It's not really. It's just for kids. Like I used to like it, and I don't anymore. And it's just I have to say that it's just not that good. It's like it's not good. It's just not good. Gravity Falls, one of the best shows. It is not as good as. Well, actually, it's better than Adventure Time. I've watched it over and over again, way too many times. It's great. I like Uncle Stanford with 6 fingers. He's cool. I like Zeus too. Zeus is cool. I'm just called him Zeus. Like I said, I never really watched any of the Ben 10 shows. I can just put in there. Um, Now this I've never watched either. I don't even know what this is. Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's that. I never really watched it. Chalk Zone I've never watched either. Dexter's Lab I love it. It's great. I put it like right there. I barely watch this show and I think it's cringe. Clarence is Kill It With Fire. I used to like that. I've never watched Flapjack. Amazing World of Gumball. It's actually good. Amazing World of Gumball. So I love it. It's great. It doesn't have a plot, so I'll put it like right there. Neither does Phineas and Ferb, though, but it's still really fun. Like, Amazing World of Gumball is fun. Phineas and Ferb is fun. Yeah. Now to the final 3. I don't know. This is Foster's Imaginary Daycare Place or something. Never watched it. We're gonna do Steven Universe last. We're just gonna say why. Teenage Robot is alright. It's better. It's the best of all right. I've watched it a bunch of times. Well, not a bunch of times, but I've watched a lot. Now to my favorite cartoon or / animated show of all time has to be Steven Universe. And I'm gonna just say why. Characters, they're all great. All the characters, mwah, perfect. Then in the season 1, like there's like a running bad guy, which is a Peridot, and then she becomes good triangle person, the best character. Season 2 was awesome. Season 3 was awesome. Season 4 was awesome. And season 5 was probably my favorite season just because of the ending. And then it felt me like it was happy. Like there was a conclusion to it that was happy. Like everyone got to live happily after, including even the bad guys. They learned not to be ooga booga scary. And we're not even gonna talk about Steven Universe future. The movie, that's also a good ending. If like we can conclude that too. The movie was awesome too. If that was on here, Steven Universe future, I would put it in Kill It With Fire. I've seen every episode of that. I've seen every episode of Steven Universe about 7 times. It's just it's perfect. it's I cannot explain it with words how good this show is. How good it is. And so, yes. So here's my tier list. You can show it to your friends, make them angry of how many shows I haven't watched. And then, oh yeah, disclaimer, these are all my opinions, by the way. So I'd be like, ooh, grumpy man, rah, rah, rah. Yeah, but I don't really like any of these shows. So, well, not any of these. I mean, like, just like in this circle right here. Kind of this circle, actually. I've never watched these shows, actually. This circle, I'm gonna stop talking now. And, I guess this video is over. I hope you guys enjoyed my Epic Gamer tier list of the cartoons and animated tier list. Maker. I'll put a link into this site for you if you want to check it down below and make your own tier list. And if you do, you can like post it in my comments or something, and I'll go check it out because that's what I do. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.